Done, all of you. All right, our next speaker is Jason Stevenson, who is now with the ACLU. He definitely knows some health policy. He worked for the UHPP once, and so he's going to give us a few words of wisdom. Come on, Jason.
Hello, Utah. Woo! How we doing? We getting fired up? I hope so. This is just day one, and we got a long way to go, but we're going to be there. No, I'm Jason Stevenson. I'm from the ACLU of Utah. And as Alan mentioned, I spent 5 years with the Utah Health Policy Project, a fantastic group of people. And so I had a chance to work with them, with many of the speakers, and with many of you on getting to where we are today. But I'm speaking today from the ACLU's perspective, and we're a little late to this game of ballot initiatives and Medicaid expansion, but we're here right now because we believe when the voters speak and they pass a ballot initiative, that means something, and that stands for something. And we're going to make sure that it stands for something. Because at the ACLU, we care a little bit about something called the Utah Constitution. And there's a couple of words in that Utah Constitution that we've been paying a lot of attention to. It's in Article 6, Section 1, if you're interested. And it says, the legislative power of the state shall be vested in the legislature and the people of the state of Utah. The people of the state of Utah. It's there. It's co-equal. It's right next to it. It doesn't say, well, you know, sort of a little bit lower or smaller writing. It's the same font size. It's in there. It means the same power. So when the people pass an initiative, they work hard to pass an initiative, it means something. And we're going to stand up for that initiative. Because here's a little bit of history. Utah was actually the second state to pass the power of a ballot initiative coming from the people. South Dakota beat us back in 1900, but we were the second state, and that ballot, that process passed with 71% of the vote. They knew what they were doing back then. They knew the importance of getting the people involved in the democratic process. They knew that sometimes the legislature can't figure everything out, and they need to leave room in the democratic process for the people to step forward when the time is right and raise their voices and vote their votes and say, we want this done. And that's what happened in November 2018. Because in November of 2018, the voters decided, the people decided, and Utah decided for Proposition 3. And we're here to defend that. We are the people of the state of Utah, and we have that power. Thank you.